Sean Myers of the PAC Sports Network, joined by our Foster Law Office's Player of the Game senior Ethan Moose. His Geneva team scores a quarterfinals victory here on the road at W&J. Has to be tough to come on the road for the postseason. What did it take for your team to get this W?
It was definitely a struggle. It was hard having Nick Russell on the bench with foul trouble. But I think we stepped in. Our defense is really good, I think, especially down the stretch. Joel Stutz played a hell of a game defensively. It was a grind of a game, so it just took slowing it down and playing good defense, solid man-to-man. So, yeah.
Your team would have had an excuse had you gotten off to a slow start. The bus came about 30 minutes late. There were some travel issues. You had to change on the bus, but you actually got off to a great start. What was key to the first half success?
I think we were just driving and kicking, really spacing the floor out. We hit shots early, especially Matt Vainovich, and Joel hit a couple, I think. So I think just spreading them out, driving, kicking, they were helping a lot on the drive, so yeah.
Your team had that first half lead, but in the second half, W&J made a couple of runs. They took the lead back. Was there any panic, any concern on the bench, and how did you make sure that you got momentum back on your side?
Well, they were home. I think we knew they were going to go on a run eventually, but I think we kind of just shored up our defense because we were getting up way too many easy layups down low. Like Primo Zini had a bunch of buckets, and 21 Kiki did too. So I think just like defensive recommitment, so.
When you look at your career, this has to be a big opportunity as a senior to go and make a run through this conference tournament. How have you personally approached the PAC tournament here in 2020?
It's definitely last time I played organized basketball on a team. So I've been playing since third grade. It's definitely, I think I approached it just like any other game, honestly, one game at a time, but definitely holds a lot more weight because it could be my last one every time, which is really weird to think about, but all I can do is play hard and try to win. So.
Well, you're guaranteed at least one more game now with this victory. You were a little slow to score in the early going, and I know that you're working your way back from an injury. Last game was your return to the lineup. But you contributed in other ways. You were on the glass. You finished with a double-double, and it seemed like the offense started to come a little bit in the second half. Did anything change with you personally?
I think I was just rushing down low. Like I would get to the hoop and just be off balance. So I think when I slowed it down more, collected my feet, went off two. I threw a couple pump fakes in there, which got me open looks. So.
And you mentioned that you want to keep this going. Your senior year, you don't want it to end. You now move on to the semifinals. We don't know who you're going to be playing yet, but it's going to be a pretty good team, and you have a couple of days to refocus. What's it going to take to have success in the semifinals?
I think definitely get some rest because it's hard after just a one-day break. And I think just we'll have a good scout tomorrow, I think. Rest, eat well, get some sleep, and then scout team, and then we'll see what happens. So.
Well, we appreciate the time. Congratulations on moving on to the semifinals.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
That is Ethan Moose, a senior for Geneva. His team scores a 79-77 victory here at W&J on the PAC Sports Network.